Kid's here. The kid is here. The kid is here. The kid is here. Um, there he is. I don't accept this. I'll never accept this. But we just have to try and play along. I have to try and be as professional as I can. But there he is. Unique, the originator, original, an individual, unrivaled. So many different things. Remember this pick? I'm not sure whether a lot of people know what this pick is about. This pick is 2012. You know, I call this pick El. This pick is called El Drogo. You know, this is when he missed the pen. They lost on penalties, missed the pen in extra time. Most guys, you don't come back from this. Afterwards, you're a loser. You're finished. You never come back from this. So that's it. Um, just little something there. It's what you call a comeback, and this comeback solidified his GOAT status. This comeback set him apart from other mere mortals, which is why, guys, this is not time to cry. This is not time to be depressed. This is time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. Guys, I hope you have your drinks ready. We celebrate. Robben, it's for you, bro. You're that dude. And for this stream, it's dedicated to you. We will celebrate you. We will appreciate you. We will not cry because it's not time to cry. It's time to be happy and it's time to reminisce about your greatness. So this one's for you, bro. Also call this as well one of my favorite chocolates of all time. What happened to Lazio? That's what happens. What happened to Lazio? He was supposed to actually move to Lazio or Inter. Guys, we're not talking 2020. So this is a celebration. This is a biased stream. It's a biased stream. So remember, guys, on the stream, welcome. Hi, welcome to the stream. We will talk Lampard. And we'll talk Joao Felix. So those are the other two news topics on the agenda. We'll talk Joao Felix and we will talk Lampard as well. But the main topic, the biggest news, of course, has to be your boy Robben. You know, Lampard's news is big as well, but even Lampard will admit that. Give me this one. This one hits so. This one's personal. This one's like, I take this very personal. So, guys, you can keep on typing 20 in there. I couldn't give it down. You're basically wasting your fingers there. I won't recognize any because this is a celebration. It's an appreciation of a great, a legend, unique. There has never been a player like him before. Never been a player throughout his career. There'll never be a player like him. The one thing that's really got me into Robben, I used to work as a phone marketer, telemarketing. Telemarketing has to be one of it's the most boring job of all time. Has to be one of the most boring, mundane jobs of all time. But as crap as the job was, I met some of the most amazing people. And one of my good friends who I still meet to and talk to today, called me Des. And this was during one of the Euros. I can't remember which Euros it was. During one of the Euros, maybe it was Euro '04. I remember Des said to me, because we're talking about Robben, Des said, man, this guy is greedy. This guy does not pass. This guy is so greedy. This guy does not pass. Normally, you'd say that's a bad trait. Like, don't pass? That's greedy. That's selfish. How dare you? But that's what made him so brilliant. That is what made him so unique. Because, you know why I like this image? This image exemplifies his psychology. Because I keep telling you that football is about two concepts: team and that dude. You cannot ride without that dude. Team is important. You need to pass the ball. You need to have a system. Everybody needs to work together. Sometimes you need a guy that says screw the tactics. You need a guy that says screw you, the coach, screw your strategy, screw your tactics. I'm going on this by myself. I'm taking the boat. Step off the boat. I've got a sword in my hand. Anybody that comes in like that, step off the boat. I'm going in here by myself. I'm going in. And that kind of individual tunnel vision is something we've never ever seen before in the game. That's what I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to explain to you to people, bro. Don't you dare insult my hair, bro. Okay, so relax, chill. Okay, so bald people rule. So please don't. So I'm trying to explain to you that this guy's psychosis was unrivaled, and his selfishness and his greed was what made him so amazing. That's what made him so amazing. Because what is the biggest criticism we have of Messi? He defers too much. This dude does not defer. This dude will always say, nah, it's mine. How many times in a match are we pissed off when we want someone just to shoot? Where, don't pass the ball, shoot! Just shoot that damn ball. Robben was a guy who said, bro, if you want me to shoot, I'm going to shoot. If you want me to shoot, the ball? Bro, I'm going to shoot that damn ball. I'm going to shoot that damn ball. That's what I'm going to do. Do you know how painful this is? That we will never... Because I had a dream. I had a dream, man. That Robben was gonna get it done in the CL again. He was robbed of a World Cup. There is no player in history that deserves a World Cup more than Robben. For what he's given to the game, there's no individual that wants to. What this man did in 2014 is one of the most shocking things I've ever seen in my life. It's one of the most shocking things I've ever seen in my life. Like, for me, the best player at the 2014 World Cup, it was either Bart Simpson or Robben. Robben single-handedly carried that team. I don't want to hear about Messi. I don't want to hear about Lionel. Go to Barcelona. Go there and sleep in Barca. I don't hear about Messi. This is big talk. Okay? This is big talk. Messi has never had the kind of World Cup Robben had in 2014. Cristiano has never had the The kind of walkout that Robben had in 2014. Never. He carried a team single-handedly to a semi. Scraps. He had scraps. He had fetuses and scraps. Fetuses and scraps. And he carried those boys within a week of a final. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not playing. This is seismic. This is one of the darkest days in football. What's today's date? Happy for the joy. 4th of July 2019 will go down as one of the darkest days in football. I'm marking the day down. Trust me. That's why this is useful. So shout out to what's his name? Steve Jobs or something? Steve Jobs, what up, baby? What's up? Steve, this one is one of the dark days in football. We needed lockdown on what's on your iPad or whatever. 4th of July 2019, dark day. This is the day that football changed. This is the day that football declined. It's the day that football declined. And then people... So you guys, that's why I love the existence of the football court, because I give you that truth. I give you that real truth. Because the narrative is, Messi carried Argentina to the 2014 World Cup final. Messi was amazing in the group stage. Homeboy did nothing in the non-knockout stage. Robben balled from the first group game to semi. If not for Mascherano, Holland would have been in the final against Germany. If not for that Mascherano tackle, Robben would have scored that G. Holland would have entered. So while Messi was doing whatever, Robben was almost about to send these boys to a final. Don't mess with. So we saw what he did for Bayern, getting that CL, a treble. And this guy single-handedly carried a bunch of youths, no-names, bricks, carpenters, farmers, and bricklayers to a whisk of a... And they came third. And they beat Brazil in the third place playoff. So, guys, I'm sorry, man. My GOAT is better than your GOAT. My GOAT is better than and I'm so confident to say. That's why I told you. I can't be sad. This is an amazing day. It's a dark day, but it's an amazing day. It's an amazing day. Bro, whatever clown said Salah's better than Robben, you're a clown. I'm sorry. I told you, I couldn't give a damn whether you're heavy me or anything. I have no time for anti-Robben slander. So you saying Salah's better than Robben, you're a clown. That's what you are. You're a clown who knows nothing about football. There will be no anti-Robben slander here. This is an appreciation. Do you know what an appreciation stream is? Maybe this is an appreciation stream. We are appreciating a GOAT. I'm opening up the Hall of Fame because we have the Horseman. I'm tempted to make this guy Horseman, but I can't because of the Walk of Fame. But I'm tempted. We have the Horsemen. We've got the Legends. We've got the Greats. So it goes Horsemen, Legends, Greats. And maybe we have the Amazing. This guy goes straight into the Legends. This guy is in the same category as Dino, but Andrea. Do you know what kind of company that is? He's in the same room as Andrea, as Dino, as Philip. Messed up. Robben wasn't done. He wasn't done. He still had more to do. He still had more to do. But go on YouTube. That's it. Go on YouTube, man. Open YouTube. Open YouTube. Look. How can a man tell you exactly what he's going to do and he does it and you can't stop him doing it? This guy is telling you that I'm going to cut in onto my left and I'm going to put it top left. That's what I'm going to do. And you can't stop it. It's like, I'm telling you exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to change it. I'm not feeling it. This is what I'm going to do. So how's it that you know what this dude is going to do, but about a million times he still managed to do it? That's greatness. That's legend status. So I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Okay? Robben is one of the most special, most gifted things ever happened to football. I'm so tempted. I'm tempted to make this guy flipping horseman. I want to change the rules so badly. I want to change the rules so badly. Okay. Screw the World Cup. Screw it. Who cares? What Jules made for? Who cares about the World Cup? Look, man, just make him a horseman. He deserves it. If anybody deserves to be called a horseman on today, it's this dude. You know, but rules are rules. Okay, rules are rules. Which is why I hate this person where I actually hate this World Cup rule of the horseman status. It's to today. You guys are right. It's a dumb rule. You're right. I concede that World Cup thing. It's a dumb flipping rule. Because of this dumbass rule, I can't make him a horseman. Because I was going to do like a full on like a 30-45 minutes video where I make him a horseman. So where I say, you know what, dude, this guy, he's the sixth horseman. Hashtag sixth horseman. I was going to make it the sixth horseman. 45-minute vid. Minimum. But I can't. You know? Sick. Sickening. Sad. Messed up. Ridiculous. You know? But so I was going to say we have to accept. I don't have to accept anything. I don't have to accept anything. This is going to pain. This is going to pain. You know, but you know, I have to rise up. You have to rise up. You know, you have to rise up, and you just have to, be positive, and that's why I'm trying my best to be positive here. That's why I had to open up that bloody copper bag. I had to, what's it called, mixed fruits. You know, there are no strawberry lime. So, a good drink just to sort of get me on the straight and narrow, man. But if this is true that he has retired, one of the greatest players of all time. But the key thing about what Robben's legacy is, one of the most unique players that we've ever seen. It's one of the most unique players we've ever seen. And Robben, I salute you. I commend you. We love you. And if Holland qualify for the next World Cup, who's to say Robben can come back or come cut retirement? Guys, remember, 2006, who came out of retirement in 2006? Oh yeah, it was Zizou who led them to a final. Guys, Robben, he's not done. He's coming back. This is all part of his plan. His plan is Holland qualify for a World Cup, or you're struggling to qualify for a World Cup, but it's a good team. Robben comes and helps qualify with the World Cup, and it's almost a mirror what Zizou does. I'll be dropping another vid to go into this in much more detail. And yeah, man. Sick. Harry Truman, £2 super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat, Harry Truman. Remember, guys, if you want if you want your comments read, you want me to respond to any comments, use the super chat. I will 100% respond to any super chats that are made. And the super chats are, they help support your boy. So Harry Truman says, why is the World Cup the definition of a great? Ridiculous. Um, the World Cup is recognized as the pinnacle of football. Why do people in the world forget people in football? Why do people who don't even know about people who know nothing about football, they know who Pele is because he's a three-time World Cup winner. People know about the World Cup. The World Cup is the most watched, most famous, and the most respected sporting competition in the world. So when something like that is so global, it's real. People who don't follow football and ain't watching the Champions League final. They ain't watching the El Clasico. People who don't follow football know nothing about football. They know about the flipping World Cup. Like what's it called? I was watching this podcast. I think is the Joe Budden podcast, and these guys are just like these guys live in New Jersey. If you ask these guys who won the Champions League, they say they'd have no idea. They have no idea who won the Champions League, who won the Premier League. They don't even know what the hell an El Clasico is, but they know who won the World Cup, and they know who Paul Pogba is. They know who the prodigy is. So when a competition is so global that it reaches the entire globe, unlike any other sporting event, I'm sorry, man, it is just what it is. So to be considered a great, you have to win that World Cup. I know it's annoying. I know you don't like to hear it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You have to win. Without the World Cup, you can't be allowed in the VIP area. You cannot be allowed in the VIP area without the World Cup. Man. It is too important. Bro, don't you dare put Van Dijk in the same sentence as Robben. Don't do that. I respect Van Dijk. I don't want to insult Van Dijk. I don't want to say any bad things. But please, don't you dare put Van Dijk in the same breath as Arjen Robben. Don't do it. I'm begging you. Thank you, please. All right. So he signed. He's back. 1 year with Derby County. Playoff final. Did well. And that is contract. Lampard is going to be the new manager of Chelsea. 3-year deal. Now, as you all know, I am a complicated Chelsea fan. It is what it is. I'm a very, very complicated Chelsea fan. And being a complicated Chelsea fan means that I can be a lot realer than some sentiment merchants that are out there. They know who they are. They know what their names are. Call them sentiment merchants, So, this is just me being 100% fully real with regards to this Lampard deal. And giving my full 100% take on Lampard being the new manager of Chelsea signing a 3-year deal. I'm happy for Lampard. This would have been a dream job. His best years were spent at Chelsea. And what so many players do who were legends for clubs is to be able to give something back to the club in management. So I wish Lampard well. And I hope he does well. I think if he does well, it would be a great story of a guy who was great as a player, great as a manager. And I think if he does things well, I think it could be outstanding and beautiful and a crazy thing. Now, time for reality. Let's take another swig. What's the most competitive league in the world? Well, let me guess. Huesca? What's that? Is that what? Is that Huesca? Pescara? Braunschweig? Was it, is it flipping Empoli or something? What is the most competitive league in the world? It's the Premier League. The Premier League is the most competitive league in the world. So Lampard is going to be coming into a situation where it ain't going to be easy, bro. Transfer ban for 2 windows. Whatever squad he has for Chelsea cannot compete with what Liverpool and Man City have. They can't compete. Now, there is a possibility he can compete with Tottenham, United, and Arsenal. There's a strong possibility there. Because I think there's enough skill and quality for Chelsea for them to compete with them. But with regards to City and Liverpool, you can forget those guys. But this is where the reality kicks in. And this is where I need Chelsea fans to sort of like use your brain. You have a brain, use it. There's no point in having a brain if you're not willing to use your flipping brain. So please, for a few seconds, take a deep breath, listen, and use your flipping brain. Being a great player doesn't mean you'll be a great manager. Maradona was one of the greatest players of all time. Arguably the greatest. How well did he do as a manager? Marco van Basten, another amazingly great player. How well did he do as a manager? There are very, very few examples of great players making great managers. Guardiola, Rijkaard. Could you say that? Really, the ones that really come to mind for me are Rijkaard and Guardiola, who were great players and you could argue great managers. So, let me get this dude here. This is what's that dude called Wesley? No, Wesley. Let me get that dude there. So this guy is mocking me because I wanted Benitez. Now, any Chelsea fan that tells me that Lampard is a better choice than Benitez, you're an idiot. If you're being objective and you tell me that Lampard is a better choice for manager than Benitez, you're a fool. You're a complete fool. Because Benitez is a quality manager. La Liga, win. Champions League, win. Europa League, win. This guy's record speaks for itself. And in the situation that Chelsea find themselves in, he'd be the right one. Oh, Beckenbauer. Okay, so yeah. Beckenbauer, no. That's the Beckenbauer is the greatest. He is the greatest example, as he is literally the number one example of great player, great manager. There is no great example than that. Was Zizou a great manager, or was Zizou using magic? I feel that Zizou was using magic, personally. I wouldn't call Zizou a great manager. I just call Zizou, he's special. And when you have horseman status and you're special and you have just something magical about you, it is what it is. So it's not. So you can't call yourself a great manager. You just have something magical about you. So back to Lampard. The thing about Lampard is this: is that people have to. If you're asking me right now, I don't think it'll be a success. If I'm being objective, I don't think it'll be a success. Now, if I want to see the lovely fairy tale story, then I'll be like, oh, I hope he can be good and he can do all these things and everything and it can work well. It be similar to what we saw with Pep Guardiola. But if I'm not being a fully objective analyst about this, 1 year's experience, Chelsea do not have a single the only world-class player that Chelsea have is Kante, who isn't a goal scorer. So they don't have an attacking world-class player. They have 2 transfer bans, and you're in the most competitive league in the world. When you add all those things up, inexperience of Lampard, no Hazard, no world-class attacking player, transfer ban, most competitive league in the world, at best, he'll do pretty well. But he won't be an overwhelming success. But the reason why I bring in a Benitez is that when you have a situation such as this, you need someone with experience. You need someone who knows who has years of experience of getting the best out of players, being tactical. Because this situation that Chelsea find themselves in is about you need to really be tactical. You need to really strategize. You really need to find an ethos. You really need to sort of think and tweak and have amazing in-game management. And in-game management, tactics, tweaking, strategizing, game to game comes from experience. Because remember, Zidane had Cristiano, Modric, Kroos, Ramos. He had at least 3 or 4 world-class players. Guardiola had a guy that everyone knew this is going to be regarded as one of the greats in the game, in Lionel Messi. And he had Eto'o, and he had Xavi, and he had Iniesta, and he had Puyol. So what are we talking about here? Chelsea don't have any player in their squad that sniffs any of those names I mentioned. So once you're dealing with a team that has no world-class players, you need a manager who knows how to manage situations and knows how to get medium players to play at a high level. Case in point, Ferguson. David Beckham is essentially a brick. The Neville brothers are essentially bricks. Ferguson essentially had bricks in his team, but he made those bricks lumps of gold. He somehow made those bricks lumps of gold because Ferguson was an incredible manager. He knew how to manage players and strategize. But let's look on the upside. If Lampard can find the right balance, and I feel the balance is, let's see what Tammy Abraham can do as a striker. You put Willian in as the number 10. Hudson-Odoi on one flank. Pulisic on another flank. You have Kante, Jorginho, Kovacic, and so forth. Maybe in a double pivot in midfield. The back four speaks for itself. So if you now have that, I think what you have could be something very interesting. Because the upside is maybe if Lampard can get these young players playing a certain way where they have good chemistry, that's why the key thing will be he has to start the work now and say, let's work on his system. Let's work on his, because the key to Chelsea are Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic. That is going to define how well they can do. Because if you can get the best out of Pulisic and Hudson-Odoi, because I believe those are the 2 best natural wingers in the Premier League. As far as natural wingers, because Sterling is not a natural winger. But Silva is not a natural winger. As far as natural wingers who start, Sandy Jose starts, Chelsea will have, I believe, the 2 best natural wingers in that team. So even if you have a Tammy Abraham or Giroud, that plays very well to them because both Abraham or Giroud are targetsmen who are very good with getting at the end of crosses. So if Lampard cannot build a nice, exciting, young attacking team that plays good football, maybe brings that whole Derby County ethos, because he did make Derby County play some very good football. So if he's able to bring that into this, then maybe Chelsea could do something amazing. Because remember, guys, my objective view is that I don't think he'll be a success. But I don't want to be right. I would love for Lampard to prove me wrong because it would be a great story. And I do think that, in Lampard, and this is the beauty that you have of great players, he will be able to give Kante, Jorginho, Kovacic, and these guys pointers as to this is how you can do well in midfield. Because you're now going to be tutored by one of the greatest goal-scoring midfielders the game has ever seen. So if he's able to give Kante pointers as to, you know what, Kante, you know those goals that you scored last season? I can add 10 more. Can't be like, what? What? He's like, chill. I can add 10 more G's to that. So if he's, because what Lampard can teach these dudes, Houghton Odoi, Pulisic, Kanté, Jorginho Kovacic, is how you can get goals from midfield, how you can get goals from outside the box, improve their shooting, improve their movement, improve their anticipation. Because what made Lampard so good was that he had a great eye for goal. Now, can an eye for goal be taught? That's the thing. Can an eye for goal be taught? I don't know. Maybe it can. Maybe it can. And guys, what if Pulisic is truly amazing? Because Pulisic was rightfully displaced by Jadon Sancho, because I feel that Jadon Sancho is an incredible talent. And there is no shame in being displaced by Jadon Sancho. But I watched Pulisic a lot for Dortmund. I watched this dude a lot. This guy can become an incredible winger. Direct, speedy, crosses well, can dribble, decent control. If he can just become consistent and bring goal scoring into his game. Bring goal scoring into his game. I think this guy can be a devastating winger. So, there is a possibility that Lampard could do something special with this Chelsea team. But the key thing is that my focus is on Abramovich. Is he going to give him time? Because if Abramovich is willing to change it, like, you know what, Frank, whatever the case may be, you have 3 years. I'm going to give you 3 years. I'm going to give you 3 years to build this team how you see fit. Because I trust you. And if Mr. Lamps is given 3 years to mold and build and fully cultivate this team, maybe this is the right direction that Chelsea needs to move, because the biggest criticism of Chelsea is managers have not been able to be given enough time. Because Roman Abramovich is from the street. This guy just sacks guys however the hell he wants. But if he's able to stand by a Lampard, stand by your boy Frank and say, you know what, I will support you, then maybe there could be some hope. So look, man, he has signed. He's in. There's nothing I can say, nothing I can do, nothing I can ride with. My hands are tied. But I just say that for any Chelsea fan saying that he's going to be an automatic success because he was a great player, you're foolish. You're foolish. You cannot allow your sentiments to cloud you. For me, Drogba is my guy. Zola is my guy. Zola and Drogba are my guys. I would never, ever want Drogba to be the manager of Chelsea. Never. Because I love Drogba too much. I would never want Zola to be the manager of Chelsea. Because I love Zola too much. So, because I love them too much, I'm like, no, I love you guys so much, but you guys, you're not managers. If you now have 5-6 years of great management where you've been great managers, then come along. If you only have 1 year of management, guys, I love you too much to see you possibly fail. Because as much as because I love you guys so much, I'm going to give you tough love, which is objectivity. Because I love you so much, I don't want to see you embarrass yourself. I don't want to see you fail. So if you truly love someone, you give them tough love. By telling people lies and just being totally positive with people, you don't love them. If you love someone truly, you tell them the harsh truth. So, our final topic of this stream, before I say what you guys are saying. Actually, before I go there, so JJ Samuel, yeah, we'll get to Copa America. JJ Samuel says Peru coach for coach of the year if they win 1000%. 100%. If Peru, JJ Samuel, thank you for that super chat. $2 super chat from JJ Samuel. So JJ, if Peru win the Copa America, 100 billion thousand percent, the Peru coach, I think is this Garejas or Garacha, he will win coach of the year, 100%. Like there's no, it would to go through Uruguay, go through Chile, and go through Brazil. I mean, I think Brazil are winning it. I think that hence why I'm going to pop open champagne when Brazil win it, because Neymar is done, because the narrative is true. So, but if Peru do win it, 1000%, he is easily coach of the year. Like there's no discussion to be had. All right, our final topic here. So, here he is, man. Your boy Joao Felix. A lot of cash. I put up my video of it and everything. I just want to just maybe elaborate on this now. I think it's a lot of more money. I don't believe he's worth that amount of money. From what I've seen him do, I've looked at the footage. I don't believe he's worth that amount of money. I don't believe he deserves to be the fifth most expensive player in the world. I believe he's the fifth most expensive player in the world. But that is the beauty of this deal. The beauty of this is, and this is what I always like, prove me wrong. I like this because this is bold. This is bold. What's the saying? Fortune favors the bold. Fortune favors the bold. Atletico are going all in. Because this is Atletico saying that we are going to do battle with Real Madrid and Barcelona. We're not just going to be happy with this without being a duopoly. We believe in this dude. They've given him the number 7 shirt. And we believe this guy can do something. And you know what? I really want Joao Felix to be a success. I really want him to be a success. Because if he's a success, that would be amazing for La Liga, amazing for the Champions League, and amazing for football. Because I'm always promoting parity. And even if I don't feel that he's worth that money, I believe that already from seeing him, he's got greater potential than Griezmann. Griezmann has hit his ceiling. Griezmann has already maxed out. As I've always said, Griezmann is overrated. Griezmann was never that good. Griezmann was always a beta male. He was never an alpha male. He was never an alpha. This guy has the potential to possibly be an alpha. And my thing about it is that what if this guy truly is amazing? What if this guy truly does develop into something truly great and really elevates Atletico? Then it would be worth it. So I don't feel that it was wrong for Atletico to spend all that cash. Fortune favors the bold. This is Bayern Munich can learn a lot. Bayern Munich can learn a lot from Atletico. Sometimes you've just got to spend big. Sometimes you've just got to spend big and just be brave in the market. So even if from what I've seen, the footage, highlights, and everything, I'm like, okay, he's good. He is good. You know, he does have a nice football brain. But I don't see anything special because I've seen at 19, was he better than 19-year-old Messi? Better than 19-year-old Mbappe? Better than 19-year-old Cristiano? Better than 19-year-old Us? Better than 19-year-old Ronaldo? Better than 19-year-old... Okay, yeah. No. But the beauty of this is that he's 19. And this is what I said in my video. Guys, remember Henry at 19? He was a pace merchant. Henry was a pace merchant. Henry at 1920 was nothing like the dude that we saw during his height at Arsenal and when he went to Barcelona. Nothing like it. But that is where coaching comes in. And coaching only comes in when you've got a young, raw talent. So the key to this being a success, the key is Simeone. That's the key. If Simeone can coach him, develop him, improve him, then guys, we could have a very interesting player on our hands. I mean, is there any player that Simeone has truly improved? Could you say that the Griezmann we saw at the World Cup is also down to Simeone and his coaching? I don't know. I mean, is there an example of a player that Simeone really had his hands over and really helped to really elevate? Could you see that Simeone is the reason why Diego Costa was able to deliver for Chelsea under Conte for that title? Maybe. I don't know. But we have to wait and see. But 100%, the most amazing thing I think for La Liga and so forth is if he's able to truly develop and be amazing. Because again, remember, like in La Liga, everybody's like, okay, Barca, Real Madrid. But if Atletico now have this superstar on their things, his worlds are doing crazy things and he's young, that will be amazing for La Liga. Be amazing for La Liga and amazing for just everything about it, So it's like, because Atletico, my fear was that they were done. I thought Atletico were done, that they were screwed. But I think, Falcao. Yeah, but what the hell is Falcao now? What the hell is Falcao now? So I mean, and if I'm Joao Felix, I would embrace this, because for Joao Felix is like, does he now react to this? Because you are the fifth most expensive player in the world. You have a massive price tag on you, and there are many examples of players who have succumbed to that crazy price tag. Philippe Coutinho. But I think the difference here is Joao Felix isn't going to Real Madrid or Barcelona where there's heavy pressure. There's still pressure because of the price tag, but if, let's say, he had this price tag and he was going to Barcelona or Real Madrid, then I would really fear for him. Then I'd be like, bro, does this 19-year-old dude just have the mental strength to cope with that price tag? But him going to Atletico, it's less pressure. There's still pressure, but it's less pressure. So I think for Joao Felix, I want to know how he's able to react to that price tag, because there is no way for him to ignore it. You can't ignore it. People say, oh no, ignore the price tag and just play. No. That's not how it works. Remember, we're living in the world of social media. He will be very conscious that all eyes are on you. All eyes are on you. And your first bad game or your string of bad games, the headlines will be, oh my gosh, let's go. Oh my gosh, look at they wasted 120 million on this guy. Why couldn't they have just spread the money around on 4 or 5 players? So the key thing for Joao Felix is that he has to have that amazing game. He's going to start to have that amazing game. So is how does he fit in? Is he going to take Griezmann's role, be the supporting striker off of the main striker? Is he going to be the number 10, be the playmaker, be the creative force? So I think it'd be very interesting if he plays as a number 10 and a much more creative player and sort of like changes the way that Atletico play. Because I think what Atletico have definitely missed. See, what they're missing, and what they've always been missing is creativity and flair. Someone that brings some magic, some sprinkle of special magic dust into the team. They've been missing that. They've definitely been missing that. So if he can help bring in that magic, because they've not had that dude. Because guys like Icarus, Griezmann were just good utility players. But as far as the guy who can just produce some magic out of nothing, they've not had that. So if he's able to say, Joao Felix, I'm giving you the free roll, be that dude, I think it could be Rather interesting. So, um, as you well know, Women's World Cup. I will be doing my video on the Women's World Cup. Don't worry, I'm going to be dropping them because the final is coming. Third place is coming. It's going to react to the semi-finals. Then I'm going to now look ahead to, of course, the final game. So that's going to be done. Copa America. So AFCON. Lots of previews to happen. AFCON, it drops on Friday, so I'm going to drop a few previews, pre-match analyses, and so forth for you. Just get things up. And sorry, Nigeria Cameroon on Saturday. I cannot wait for that game. I cannot wait for that game. Nigeria Cameroon, because I want to see how those guys react to the crap that they just did. So. And Copa America, man, the final. Neymar is very close to becoming irrelevant. Let me remind people of where the narrative stands. In case you're confused, if Brazil win the Copa America this Sunday, Neymar as a footballing entity is finished. Simple. Neymar as a footballing entity is finished, is done for, and he will never be spoken of. So Sunday is big. Sunday is big. If Peru win, oh my gosh, historic. If Brazil win, I'll induct Neymar. Class C. I have to, because it'll be too bad. So if they win, Neymar gets inducted because so much Neymar's legacy is on the line. His legacy is on the line. So it's gonna be true. Look, man. I said, look, I have enjoyed the Women's World Cup from what I've seen. I think that from where it's began, where it was pretty poor. It was like, look, man, this is unwatchable. And from back then to what it has been a massive improvement. I mean, the game between England and America that game was super entertaining. That was an amazing, entertaining game. Whereas Holland and Sweden was a slightly different game, much more tactical, a lot slower. But even that as well, I thought that was also pretty good as well. So I just think both games were so good. And I just think, something just tells me that this Women's World Cup, there have been more eyeballs on it. And I think that this World Cup is definitely going to improve the game. And there's definitely going to be much more discussions and talks about more funding in the infrastructure for the women's game, and just more support and more exposure. So it's been good, man. It's been flipping damn good. So what do you guys say, man? Well, what are you late for, bro? Mane versus Iwobi. As much as I love Iwobi, man, I mean that's not a. I mean that football battle. There's no point in me doing that football battle. There are a lot of football battles that definitely needs to happen, and don't worry, I've put them all in the docket. Because what happens is, all the football battles, I put them first on the Patreon platform to begin with. Then a week afterwards, I then release it onto the YouTube page. So currently in the pipeline is Eto v Drogba and Gerard v Lampard. So Gerard v Lampard and Eto v Drogba, that's going to be dropped on the YouTube channel. So right now on the Patreon channel is Eto Drogba. So if you're a top tier $10 Patreon dude, you can watch the Eto Drogba football battle right now. Then afterwards, it will then be dropped on the YouTube channel. But obviously, you do get some other exclusives as well, and also I also want to be doing manager things as well, man. So yeah, no, the Messi Maradona one, I'm gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna do that, and that will definitely be fun. I just have to just think of that because that needs to be a long one. I need to think of the 7 criteria that's in it. So remember, guys, In case you haven't, I just keep reminding people, in the description box below, that is where you can subscribe to the Half Up Sort. Subscribe to the Half Up Sort, and that is where I do my movie reviews, my TV reviews, my movie news, anime reviews, graphic novel reviews, and all that good, lovely stuff. It's all down there for you to swatch. So, the link below to Half Up Sort. And before we go, let me pull this up. Where is this? Okay, here we go. So if you are what's it called? So if you are fans of films, you've got an Android or you've got an Apple, this is a damn good app. So this app is an app where you can review films and look at reviews of films by other people, and it's a if you're really into films and you want to talk about films with other people and so forth, this is a damn good app. I use the app, I put it on my Android, and it's just a cool thing to do with movie trivia, reviewing films, or just discussing films with other people. So here's a little viewage of this thing. It's called Curator. I'll probably put it in the thingy below. So here it is. Enjoy. And there it is, man. There it is, right there. So this is the name of the oh, there's other things. Oh. All right, so there it is, right there, man. There it is, man. So this is the name of the this is the name of the app right here. And then you just put it in, so you can get it on Android, you can get it on flipping thingy. Trust me, guys, it's bloody good. It's damn good. This is fully HH verified, man. No. Look, I'm gonna do Mourinho, Klopp, Pep, Benitez, Ancelotti, everything, because I definitely want to bring in manager battles as well. So in manager battles, I'm gonna like ride in with flipping, obviously, like man management, coaching, strategy, longevity, tactics, so forth. A brick battle is happening. We're gonna do brick battle, so it's all happening, man. I've actually written down. I've actually prepped up a brick battle between Morata and Lukaku. So I've actually prepped that up. So between Morata and Lukaku, I've actually prepped that up. So trust me. Oh, wow, most of it. So yeah, it's all happening. So don't worry. By the time the content is going to be dropping on there very soon. So guys, man, it's been swell. I hope you've enjoyed the flipping show. And we will do this again tomorrow. So let me say. So tomorrow I will definitely try and do a live show, probably a bit earlier. Probably try and do an earlier live show before thing. Remember to follow me on my Twitch. I try and go on my Twitch every day, but I'll probably do a live show before the AFCON games. AFCON games, I try and do a live chat during those games. So guys, without further ado, stay good and be swell. Peace out, stay true, stay black. Peace.